Well, Willie Mays Aikens, former first baseman for the Royals, made baseball history by hitting a pair of two-homer games in the 1980 World Series.
That was huge for the Royals. Years later, addiction led to the end of his baseball career and a 21-year sentence for selling to an undercover police officer. His story is now being told in the new movie, The Royal, and Willie Mays Aikens joins us right now.
Hey.
Willie Mays, it's great to see you, and thank you so much for being here. Such an important story, and I'm wondering how this all came together about doing a movie, The Royal, about your life.
Well, in 2012, the book came out, Safe at Home. And after the book came out, a guy named Scott Resnick, a realtor out of New York, he read the book and he got in contact with Gregory Jordan, and those two guys got together and said, we have to make a movie about this guy.
And how involved were you in the production of this film?
Well, when they were shooting the film down in Augusta, Georgia, I went on set 3 days, but basically I wasn't involved with that at all. God has put people in my life that has allowed something like this to happen for me. I mean, whenever they wanted to know if this was okay in the movie or not, they would call me up and we would talk about it. But basically, I didn't have a lot of involvement with the movie at all.
You know, in your career with the Royals, some of the best years you've had some really great years in the minor leagues as well. Those two home runs that you hit in two separate games against the Phillies in the World Series, that considered the highlight of your career. What were the times like when you were playing in that series against Philadelphia?
I played almost seven years in the big leagues, but the 1980 World Series is the highlight of my baseball career, mainly because the first game of the World Series was my birthday, and I hit two home runs in Game 1. Then we come to Kansas City, Game 4, and I hit 2 home runs. And I was the first player in World Series history, Major League Baseball, to have multiple home games in the World Series. So that is the highlight of my baseball career.
But you are still involved with the Royals today, and with the little kids especially.
I am. I signed with the Kansas City Royals in 2011. Dayton Moore hired me. I got the job through my friend George Brett. He asked me to go over to his son middle school and speak to the kids. I spoke to the kids, and George was satisfied with that, and he just said, Mick, I feel like you need to be back in baseball again. And I was at the halfway house at the time, so he came by the halfway house, picked me up, took me over to the stadium, introduced me to Dayton Moore. And I told Dayton about my situation, and I told Dayton I was trying to get back in baseball. And he said, Willie, I can't make you any promises, but I'll keep you in mind. Long story short, a couple years later, Kansas City Royals hired me. I worked in Arizona for 8 years. And then they had the COVID thing, and we lost some teams. We lost some coaching spots. So after that, I got reassigned here to Kansas City at the Urban Youth Academy. So nowadays I'm working down at the Urban Youth Academy, and I still get a chance to go out to Arizona after the draft, meet the new kids, share my testimony.
That's awesome, and I know your journey has been a good one. Yet there's been some challenges in there, but after your incarceration and after your release, there was some good that came out of it, because the sentencing laws back in the late 80s and in the early 90s were disparaging between crack cocaine and powder cocaine, and you got hit with a harsh sentence, and it wasn't until your sentence was reduced because of the inequities in that whole sentencing process. There was. Do you think that there was some good that came out of that after everything's said and done?
I think so. I got sentenced to 20 years and 8 months, and in the federal system, you have to do 85% of your time. So my release date was 2012. I eventually got 4 years knocked off my sentence. But while I was incarcerated, I saw the type of people that was in prison. And I made a promise to those people that when I got out of prison, I was going to try to do everything I could to help them get out of prison also. So after I got out of prison, I was invited to go up to Washington, D.C. and I got a chance to speak about the disparity between crack cocaine and powder cocaine. And a year later, it got reduced from 100 to 1 to 18 to 1, which is a big adjustment. So I think, just myself being an ex-professional baseball player, and those people up in Washington, D.C., getting the chance to see what happened to me, they realized that I'm not the only one that was going through a situation like that. And I just praise God that through what I went through, I was able to get out of prison and help some of the other ones that are still in prison.
All right. Willie,
right.
thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a great treat.
Yeah.
I've been a lifelong Royals fan, lived here my whole life. I remember watching you in the 1980 World Series and followed your career.
He's a little bit of a fanboy
yeah,
over here.
It's been great. And I'm so glad that you're in Kansas City working at the Urban Youth Academy. It's such a great organization. And again, thank you so much, Willie.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, great to see you.
I really appreciate it.
All right, so The Royal comes out on all streaming platforms this Friday. You can also see it in theaters at the Screenland on July 29th.